here's Brody Brazil.
You know, I said this the other day, not by mistake, but more so in the moment. And I put some thought behind it, but when I sat and digested it even more, I realized that what I said might actually be reality, that Las Vegas could have an expansion team, potentially, before they'd ever get the A's. Now, how would that happen? I know you want me to spell this out, so that's exactly what we'll do here in this video. How could Las Vegas get their own brand new, highly coveted, Vegas-born expansion team before the A's would go through the process of relocating and having to tear down the Tropicana and build something new on 9 acres there? Let me spell out everything from a sense of a timeline. So it starts right now here in August of 2023. We've got most of the rest of this month remaining. And I'm giving this part 6 months, which honestly could go quicker than that if everybody was motivated, might take a little bit longer. So I think 6 months is pretty fair to give MLB the time to advise Tampa and Oakland to remain in their current markets and get site deals done. There's been talks in St. Pete about how they could do this. There's obviously been talks in Oakland for a lot of years about a lot of things. But if Major League Baseball said, you know what? Both you guys, figure it out where you are. This is what we want you to do. We've got expansion on the brain. We're going to get to 2 other expansion cities. It's not you. Stay where you're at. We want to get to that next step. We need you to hustle this up, and we want you to stay where you're at. So I'm just giving baseball and these 2 teams 6 months to go back to their respective parties and who they've worked with in Florida, in California, to move it forward and get things done. So there's 6 months there. I'm also going to start the clock right now because baseball has told those 2 teams you're staying. Now through August 2024, 12 full months for baseball to go out and secure brand new ownership groups for Las Vegas and Nashville. Yeah, it's going to be the party expansion era in Major League Baseball. Nash Vegas and Las Vegas. In this circumstance, you're both getting expansion teams. And baseball has a full year here. By the way, I think I know who's in charge of the Nashville side. So let's put a check mark next to that. But for the Las Vegas side, that's all you have to figure out. And you get a full year to do it. Now, am I correct in saying that there's already an interested party and an ownership group that's going to privately finance everything to bring the NBA to Las Vegas? I think there is. I think they just revealed themselves about a month ago. So it shouldn't be too hard to find somebody that wants to take advantage of this baseball opportunity. Major League Baseball, the owners, they would have to vet this new interested party, make sure they're good for it, sign them up, get them on. You got 12 months, a full year to do that, starting right now. Okay, so then you get to August 2024. Hopefully you've got Nashville and Vegas orchestrated. You're going to even give a couple months, which I think I'm fudging this a little bit. August 2024 to January 25. Basically 4 full months to then get a land purchase deal. Now, this is a big part of it. I know you're saying, well, then you got to go back through the Nevada state legislature. You got to get the public funding. No. The ownership group that would be in charge of the new MLB team in Las Vegas, they're privately financed. So they're going to privately finance their team and their site. And there's no state approvals and financing necessary here. So all they really need to do is purchase the land, get some final designs, and by January 2025, you know what they're ready to do? Put a shovel in the ground. Groundbreaking on the expansion team's ballpark in Las Vegas. January of 25. And I've spelled it out up to this point, I think, pretty conservatively. I mean, I may be rushing things a little bit, and we'll get to that in a second. I've got some compensation, by the way, at the very end, just in case. So January 25, they start building. Maybe at the Rio site, maybe at the Festival Ground site. January 25 to April 2027, That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carry that. No, it's right there on the screen. 28 months for construction. This ballpark ready by opening day 2027. Okay. We did it. You are playing Major League Baseball in Las Vegas one whole full year earlier than if the A's got there in the best case scenario, April of 2028. But let's just say some of you are real deep into this and you'll tell me, yeah, but like Texas with their new ballpark in Arlington, it took 2.5 years. Is that 30 months? Okay, so I'm shortcutting it here. I mean, I guess maybe they could open up a little bit later. I don't know how they could delay, they could figure it out, or they could rush the project. Okay, let's say I'm still a little bit ambitious here, right? So let's say we need an additional 12 months because of delays or complications, or the stadium site needs to be bigger and better. An additional 12 months puts us at April 2028. That's the latest here we're talking. That's also the earliest the A's could ever play in Las Vegas. So even throwing in my fudge factor, right? Uh-oh, we screwed up, or uh-oh, we didn't expect this, or uh-oh, it's got to be different. Even at the very worst, I think this could match the very earliest an Oakland team could relocate to Las Vegas by. So I said it the other day, and I didn't not mean it. I meant it, but I was like, wait, actually, let's go into that a little bit deeper and let's spell it out. Let's explain it out. Let's make a presentation on this. So it is as simple as that. Expansion before relocation? Maybe not as crazy as you might think. Thumbs up on this video down below because you made it here all the way to the end. It was a shorter one this time around. And don't forget, subscribe to this channel so I can definitely see you back here next time.